Warning, the following video contains an SMG build that he's slapping. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, fuck it, okay, I'm following Spillo.
Just gonna send it!
They're pushing around the side. One's down. Yeah, nice. Good push.
Yeah, that's what happens! You step on the field, you get fucked up! That's sometimes what happens!
1 minute later.
He fucking cheated!
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. Only one thing is true. I will be champion one day, I promise.
Always first at the finish line. First to the plate when it's dinner time. First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined. First to the plate when it's dinner time. First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
Where's that bitch at? Sorry for cussing!
On your left.
The gun goes.
Out!
Detected.
Wait!
Oh, no way! He's cooked, that's game.
Agent incapacitated.
18? Fucking legitness.
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was.
Hello,
Well, I'm here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to another Division 2 build video. Today we're going to be checking out my SMG Slapper. This is one of those must-try SMG builds because it absolutely destroys. I pieced this one together a few days ago, and my second match of Conflict I wrapped up an insane 18 kill victory. But I didn't do it alone, shout out to the boys for the hard carry. The build itself is very easy to make, and because we've used it in conflict, you know that it's SHD and expertise friendly. Your SHD watch and expertise levels are removed completely from that game mode. Will this build also work in the Dark Zone? Yes. The Dark Zone will only make this build stronger because of your SHD watch and your expertise. Will this work against NPCs? Yes. What build doesn't? And will it work solo? Well, of course it will. It's a hard-hitting SMG build. Are there better or different options when in the DZ, PVE farming, or running solo? 100%. Use this as a template to change what you need to fit you, your playstyle, and the content that you're playing. This is one of those builds that once you use it, you'll fall in love with it and you won't want to run anything else. Fast-paced, hard-hitting, easy to make, and easy to use, and it's a lot of bloody fun. Righto, so welcome back to all you amazing subscribers, and if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure that you smash that subscribe button. If everyone can take a moment to engage with the video, a like, a share, a comment, it's all going to help with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Fingers crossed that we'll hit our goal of 200 likes on this video as well. That would be amazing. If you want to support the channel a little bit further, we also have channel memberships. Click the join button to see all the perks. And if you want to catch me live in action, jump on over and drop a follow on Twitch. The links for all my other socials are in the description below. Righto, with all that said and done, let's jump in and check out my slappin' SMG build. 2 reds, 5 blues, 1 skill tier, and we're sitting at 1.7 million in armor. As you can see, this layout is very straightforward and it's all surrounding our backpack, which is the Ninja backpack. We're using 3 pieces of Hunter's Fury, 1 piece Sokolov, and 1 piece Walker and Harris. There's 2 exotics on this build that might be a little bit tricky to obtain, and that's firstly the gun, which is the Ouroboros, which is an incursion exclusive, and our Ninja Bike backpack. There are a lot of different combinations that you can use if you want to, but this is how I prefer it. For our specialization, I'm going to be using Firewall, mainly for that armor kit. It's just too strong not to use. We also provide our allies with 10% damage to enemies that are within 10 meters of us, and please remember to spec into the correct weapon type. I do from time to time get comments from players saying that their build's not hitting as hard as mine even though they have cut and pasted it, and this is usually the reason why. For our primary weapon, we're using the incursion exclusive, the Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
But he calls me OB.
Yeah.
The awesome thing about this gun is its RPM, 1485. We do have some expertise on this, so in the Dark Zone and in PvE, that will apply, but in conflict it doesn't. When you do acquire this weapon, you do want to roll that 3rd attribute to damage to targets out of cover. It is the best in slot. The talent on the gun doesn't provide any further damage to the build, but what it basically does is it gives us status bullets when we have a status applied to us. When the agent has a status effect applied to them, 50% of the next magazine will have that same status effect as ammo. If you don't have this gun, don't sweat it. The Lady Death works completely fine, or you could use any of the high-end, high RPM guns like the Vector, the MP7, the Banshee, any of those sorts of guns work fine. For our secondary, we've got the M870 shotgun with the Talent Optimus, and we do have a TDI card pistol with the Talent Finisher. Your secondary and your pistol are all going to be player preference. Now for the gear on the build, we are going to go in reverse order because everything surrounds this backpack, the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. This is an exotic and it's in the general loot pool. This is going to give us 1 of each core attribute, weapon damage, armor, skill tier, and we have a 12% crit hit damage mod. The talent's resourceful, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to turn this thing into a wild card. It's going to unlock the next bonus for both gear sets and brand sets. Unfortunately, if you don't have this backpack, this layout specifically isn't going to work, but you could still adapt it to make it usable. The best place to farm for this will be Countdown. Just set your targeted loot to backpacks, and hopefully within a couple of runs, 1 will drop. For our gloves, it's going to be the first of 4 pieces of Hunter's Fury. Remember, we do only have 3 pieces of Hunter's Fury, but the backpack unlocks the 4-piece bonus. So we get 15% shotgun and SMG damage, we get 20% armor on kill and 50% health on kill, and the talent Apex Predator. Enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying our weapon damage against them by 20%. That's 20% amplified damage. That's pretty huge when it comes to PvP. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorientates other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies your weapon damage again by 5% for 10 seconds, and this can stack 5 times, so that's another 25% amplified damage. If you can get all these stacks going at once, that's a huge 45% amplified damage. For the attributes on this, we've got max weapon damage and max crit hit chance. The knee pads are our second Hunter's Fury piece, where we've got max armor and max crit hit damage. The holster is our third Hunter's Fury piece, and we've got max armor and max crit hit damage. For our chest piece, we've got one piece of Sokolov, which is going to give us 10% SMG damage and 15% crit hit damage. We've got max armor, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and a crit hit damage mod. The talent that we're going to be using is Unbreakable. When your armor is depleted, you get 50% of your armor back, and it does have a 60-second cooldown. There are going to be other talents that you can use here. Something like Obliterate would work really well, and is going to give you a massive damage increase. And the last item is going to be our mask, which is Walker and Harris, so we get 5% weapon damage and 5% damage to armor. We've got max armor, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and another 12% crit hit damage mod. As I said, the build's very straightforward and very easy to piece together. For your skills on the build, it is player preference. I do like the Defender drone, and some form of sticky bomb I feel is really good. Either the EMP sticky or the fire sticky is my preference. Righto champions, it is fine print time. Let's check out our stats. We are at 59% crit hit chance and a huge 154% crit hit damage. These are very solid stats considering our Hunter's Fury only does give us one secondary attribute. We've got 5% damage to armor, and we also have that 10% damage to targets out of cover on our gun. We've got 63% all weapon damage and 55% SMG damage. Changing around your core attributes will affect this, and also increasing your expertise. And finally, for our defensive stats, there you go, no clickbait stuff, we are over 1.7 million in armor. And because of the armor on kill from Hunter's Fury, we have 340k. This armor on kill, along with our armor kits and our instant armor kits, is really good survivability on this build. So that's the build champions, my Slappin' SMG build that racked up an insane 18 kill match in Conflict. This thing ticks all the boxes for me. It's fast paced, hard hitting, easy to make, and easy to use, but the most important thing is it's a lot of bloody fun. So what do you reckon? Are you going to be a champion and have a crack at this build? What modifications would you make? Let me know down below. Thanks for tuning in champions, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you're not already, please subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.